Morning children, we have completed the revision of all the concepts which are there for your examination. We completed metric measurement, area, perimeter and volume, then data handling and time chapter. Now today we will be doing the revision of the word problems. Okay. So once again I have written down and then we will have the revision of it. So let us have a look for the word problem given in metric measure. It is given on page 165 and you have already taken down. Once again let us have this revision. Rekha weighs 64 kg 500 gram, which is 7 kg 150 gram more or above the normal weight. Okay. So what is the normal weight? This is the question. The weight of a girl is given and it is told that she is 7 kg 150 gram above the normal weight. Then how to solve such question? Children, you read the question properly. Do not jump to the conclusion immediately whether you have to subtract or add. Okay. In this case, it is told that whatever weight she is having, that is 64 kg 500 gram, this is above the weight of the normal weight for the girl of her age. Okay. In examination it may be asked that she is underweight. Okay. That is then what you have to do. So think wisely before you solve the question. If the question is said that Rekha weighs 64 kg 500 gram, which is 7 kg 150 gram below the normal weight, then what will you do? Okay. So the question could be twisted in such forms. So be ready for that, where you have to subtract, where you have to add. Okay. In this question it is given the weight is 64 kg 500 gram and she is this much weight above her normal weight. So we will subtract and get the answer, and this is the final answer. Now while writing down this one and the word problem, it is seen that children, they do not have a proper process of writing it and they lose the mark. So for keeping that thing in my mind, I have planned up this revision class specially. The statement should be, you can write your own statement, you can frame your own statement, but see that grammatically you have presented it in a correct manner. Secondly, the statement should be written properly. Whatever solution you have to do it and then which operation you are going to follow, whether it is minus or plus or multiply or divide. Please show it properly, get the answer and then write down the final answer, right? These are the steps where you get the marks. If no statement is there, as in last exam I have seen some of the paper, they have just solved it. The solution part was there, but this part was missing. So if such is the condition, of course you won't get the full marks. So you need to be very careful while writing down the statement. Statement writing is very easy. You can take help of the question itself. From the question you can frame it, write the correct grammatical, there should be no grammatical mistakes. Then while copying down the figures given in the question, copy down correctly. Then show the operation, which type of operation you are going to have it. Minus, plus, multiply, divide, whatever, show it and then write down the final answer. Okay. Let us move on to the next example. Now the next question is, a book weighs 750 gram, what would be the weight of 8 such books in kilogram? Okay. The question may be changed here also, the number may be changed, suppose it is 750 gram. It could be 450 gram also, or it may be 2 kg 450 gram. So whichever the order may be, okay. See what exactly, which operation exactly you have to do it over here. Now here weight of single book is given to you and you are asked to get the weight of 8 such books. So, the first statement is there from the question itself, weight of a book is 750 gram, then weight of 8 such book is, just multiply that, then you will have 750 multiplied by 8, that is 6000. The question asks you that you have to give the answer in kg. Now here it is in gram, and after multiplying you are getting 6000 gram. Now 1 kg is equal to 1000 gram, or 1000 gram is equal to 1 kg. Similarly 6000 gram will be equal to 6 kg. And the final statement is weight of 8 book is 6 kg, right. Let us move on to the next one. Now the next question is, a bodybuilder drinks 8 liters of milk daily. If the capacity of one glass tumbler is 250 ml, how many glasses of milk he consumes daily? So the total liters of milk is given to you, that is 8 liters of milk he is consuming, okay. And of course when you will drink something, suppose you drink water or milk, you are using cup or glasses. So the cup he was using, the glass tumbler he was using, was holding the capacity of 250 ml, okay. So how many times is he going to use that cup to finish this 8 liters of milk, okay. So in my session when I was explaining you the lesson, that time I have shown you how from the whole capacity you have to take in a cup, and then you are able to find out that how many cups or how many times the glass tumbler was used. So similar type of question is over here. Total is given as 8 liters of milk he is consuming. So liters have to be converted into milliliter. Why? What is the need of that? Because here it is mentioned that the cup it holds only 250 ml of milk. So if 8 liter is given, if we convert this 8 into 8000 milliliter, then it will be convenient for dividing and get the answer, okay. So 8000 divided by 250, divide over there, we have done all the steps, explanation of each and every step was told. You can refer to those videos also once again, and then you have your answer over here, 32 glasses of milk daily. So you have to write down the final statement in this way, okay. Then few more questions are there. So let me just read it out for you. The distance between two towers is 270.5 kilometer. Rahul covered 170.75 kilometer on his bike. How much more distance he has to cover? Now if such is the case, how we will solve the question? So for that, understanding is very important. So it's given that there are two towers, one tower is here and one tower is here. Two towers are given, and the distance between two towers, the total distance between these two is 270.5 kilometer, okay. This is the total distance. Rahul covered 170.75. So he started his journey from here on his bike, and he covered 0.75 kilometer. This much he has already covered. Now what about the rest part of it from here to here? How to find out? The total length is given this much and this is already covered. What will you do? Subtract it and get the answer. Do not forget to write down the statements properly. So here the operation applied is subtraction, okay. Now let us move on to the next question. The speed of a train is 50 km 750 meter per hour. In 1 hour, the train it covers a distance of 50 km 750 meter. Then how much distance will it cover in 7 hours? If in 1 hour it completes a distance of this, then in 7 hours it will cover how many distance? For this, of course, we will be multiplying, okay. Once again you want? Okay. The speed of a train is 50 kilometers 750 meter per hour. When it is given per hour means in 1 hour the train covers a distance of 50 kilometers 750 meter. Okay. So, how much distance will it cover in 7 hours? So, in 7 hours how many distance he is going to cover? The train is going to cover. So, it will be multiplied and you will get the distance covered, total distance covered. Then there was a 15 kiloliter 500 liter water in an overhead tank. Now, suppose this is the tank where the total capacity for this till here, the water was filled till here and it was 15 kiloliter and 500 liter. 500 liter. Out of this much was filled up in the morning. In the evening it was 11 kiloliter 750 liter. Now when we checked in the evening, so this much portion was used up, might have been used up, and when it was checked later on, it was found that 11 kiloliter 750 liters were left. Then what about the rest of the water? How to find out how much it was consumed? Just subtract it and get the answer. Okay. So we did only these 6 questions from your metric measures. Then there were no word problem in time chapter, only conversions were there. Then we have done questions from perimeter, area and volume. Do not forget to do the examples also. You can practice, no? Yes. So let us practice some questions from perimeter, area and volume. Okay, once again I will just write down over here so that you can understand once again. Now we did only 2 questions from exercise 12.1. So I have written down this once again. The length of a rectangular lunch box is given 22 centimeter, breadth is given 15 centimeter. Find its perimeter. Direct question is given. Okay, direct question, when I say, it is clearly mentioned that you have to find out the perimeter. So without thinking much, what you have to do, select what is the length given, what is the breadth given, write down in the statement format as I have written length of rectangular box 22 centimeter, breadth of rectangular box 15 centimeter, and what you have to find out, perimeter. Place the formula, perimeter is equal to 2 multiplied length plus breadth. Do not forget to put this bracket, because this bracket tells you that you are going to take the sum of these 2 dimensions. Okay. So length is given as 22, breadth is given as 15. Add these 2, you will get 37, then it will be multiplied by 2 and final answer will be 74 centimeter. Okay. Then the perimeter of a square is 32 centimeter. Here perimeter is already given to you. Find the length of each side. Now perimeter of a square is already given to you. What is the formula for that? 4 multiplied by side. So 4 multiplied by side is equal to 32. This is given. Now when we have to find out the length of one side, whatever perimeter you have got for square, okay, for square, that divided by 4, you will get the length of each side. Easy? Yes, but it requires practice. Do not forget to put the unit as well as the formula. Okay. Now moving on to the last 2 questions. So 2 more questions, sorry 2 more questions, okay, from area. I have written over here. 3rd question I have not written, it is easy one. I will just discuss it. The length of a tabletop is given 50 centimeter, breadth is 30 centimeter, find its area. Again straightforward question. Length is given, breadth is given, area you have to find out. Simply you have to put up the formula and get the answer. So area for a rectangle, how do we know it is rectangle? When you see the dimensions are different, here 50 and 30 is given, dimensions are different, then of course it is a rectangle. Length multiplied by breadth, you will get your answer. Yes, while writing down the answer for this, we are writing for area. So, the unit will be square centimeter. Okay. Then the area of a square bag is 100 square centimeter. Find the length of each side. Now, when length is given, we multiply side into side, but when already area is given, how to get it? Since we are talking about square, we know that we have to take such a number when it multiplies to itself, no other number. When it multiplies to itself, it gives you the result. So, as in this case, it is given 100. Now, if you multiply 2 2s are, what will you get? 4. 3 3s are 9, 4 4s are 16, 5 5s are 25, 6 6 are 36, 7 7s are 49, then 8 8s are 64, 9 9s are 81, 10 10s are 100. So, here we know that 10 multiplied by 10 will give you 100. Therefore, this becomes the side of the square. Okay. Then the length of a square drawing book is 28 centimeter. Find its area. Just a minute. Children, the last question is the length of a square drawing book is given 28 centimeter. Find its area. So, again a direct question is given, length of the side is given, you have to multiply this side into side and then you will get your answer. Okay. Then from volume chapter, we did only 2 questions. It is given on page number 204. We have already solved this. I have explained it. Now, once again, the length of a trolley is given 2.6 meter, breadth is 1.5 meter and height is 3 meter. Find its volume. So, when you have to find the volume, it is again 3 dimension is given. So, we are talking about cuboid. So, this trolley bag is in the form of a cuboid where we will multiply length, multiplied breadth, multiplied height. So, after multiplying, get the answer and the unit will be cubic meter. Okay. Then the length of a cold drink crate is 2 meter, breadth is 1.8 meter and height is 4 meter. Find its volume. The same type of question. Okay. Do not forget to watch the previous videos when we took the session, because there we have completed in detail. Since this was a revision, so I was just giving you the recap of all these things. Again I say, if further you are having any doubt, just send a message to me. Okay. And start preparing. No? Okay. All the best. God bless you. Thank you.